Mr. Zibi. We are so happy to meet you.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Me too.
I am Nirmi.
Hi. Hello, Lamine.
Hi.
I am Siri. نحن
Hi.
تلاميذ هاي نحن تلاميذ من تونس ومشروعنا المساواة بين الجنسين.
We are students from Tunisia,
Yes.
and our project about gender equality. And we
Okay.
have some question for you as you are founder of Men Up campaign.
Yes.
Okay, so our first question.
Hi, Mr. Jimmy.
Hi. Hi.
يدافعون عن المرأة فكيف بدأت بذلك؟
There are few men who defend women. So yes. So how did you get this opportunity, this idea?
Yes. Thank you, Hajir. I had the idea for a Man Up campaign from my experiences as a journalist. As a journalist, I was traveling around the world seeing the violence that happens to women and girls in different situations. I was inspired to work with women and start Man Up campaign from my experiences as a journalist.
Journalist, you are journalist.
Yes.
في هو أصله. Yeah.
As a
So
journalist.
did you see women who were destroyed? So you decide to found your campaign?
Yes, yes, Hajir. I saw women who were victims of violence around the world, and also I have a daughter who is now 18 years old, and Hajir, I felt I believe that as a father,
Yes.
and as a son, and as someone who cares about women in the world, that
Yes.
I had to be an ally for women.
Okay, so خليكم هو شاف معناتها هو بيسكو بو وولد دونك يدافع على بنته ويدافع على امه في نفس الوقت. Voilà. Thank you. So the second question.
Yes.
هاي ما هي مشاريعك للدفاع عن المرأة؟
اسمي جيهان.
I am
So the question of Jihan is, what are your projects, your action to defend women?
Yes. Well, I'll answer that in two ways. First,
Yes.
Man Up campaign is working in schools with students and teachers around the world to talk about gender equality and violence against women in classrooms around the world. Man Up campaign is also supporting youth activists, young men and young women, to build projects that raise awareness, that educate about gender equality.
Okay, so you share awareness in schools about
Yes.
gender equality.
Yes.
فهلا هو يدور على المدارس حتى هكا بالسكايب والا ان بيرسون باش ينشر الوعي للدفاع عن المرأة. And action, did you have a real action help women?
Yes. Well, we help women. Well, there are two answers. First, Man Up campaign helps women by supporting youth activists to create projects that provide services to women and girls, but also to create projects that educate young people how they can be allies for women and girls.
Okay, so I will translate in Arabic to my student.
Okay.
هما زاد يساعدوا في بعث مشاريع للنساء، هذاك اللي هو اللي يحميهم. D'accord? So we have another question.
هاي أنا هل تلقيت المساعدة من أحد؟
So you did projects. So there is someone who help you,
Yes,
who donate your project. Government, for example, I don't know.
well, that is a great question. That is a good question because Man Up Campaign receives help from
Yes.
foundations and from individuals and sometimes from government, mainly from the United Nations, but not the U.S. government,
Okay, so
but the United Nations
it's
and
very
other
interesting
international governments.
project. So we hope good luck for you. We have another question.
Yes.
Hi, Jimmy. My name is Aya. كم عدد المنخرطين في الجمعية؟
So how many participants are in your campaign?
Yes. So we have participants in 25 countries around the world. 25 countries around the
25
world.
countries. Tunisia, you have participants from Tunisia or no?
Right now, no. I'm sorry. We should. But we do have participants from, for example, we have participants from Spain, from Iran, from India, from Pakistan, from South Africa,
So
from Mexico.
how can we be participants? How can we join you?
I will introduce you to my colleagues. I will make sure you and your students, Hajier, can be a part of the campaign and receiving support.
هل جيمي أيام ناوت هل تدافع فقط عن المرأة الأمريكية؟
So our question is, you defend only American women or women in all the world?
Around the world, around the world, around the world. No,
Yes.
all women. I am also a writer and journalist, and so I write articles and stories about the lives of women around the world. In fact, later this year, in the fall, later this year, I'm going to Jordan and to Syria to write about women and girls in those countries.
على المرأة في العالم الكل هو جورناليست ويكتب على المرأة في سوريا سورتو على خاطر تعرضت لبرشا عنف. So
هلو أيام
Hi.
منيار. إحدى الاستثنائيات الأولية الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية من 10 بلدان أكثر عنف ضد المرأة، فهذا صحيح؟
So we have a statistic from internet that the United States is between 10 countries which have the most violence against women. Is it true?
Yes, it is true. And thank you for the question. That's very true. I am very ashamed of the United States because, to be honest with you, young women, to be honest with you, ladies, the United States does not do a good job protecting the lives of women and girls.
Yes. What type of violence in your country?
There's trafficking of women and girls. There is also violence in the home, and there's also public violence when women are walking on the streets, on the sidewalks. There's public violence, there's violence in the home, and there's violence towards women in schools as well.
But we know that the United States is a democratic country.
Yes. Yeah. Some days, yes. Sometimes. Sometimes. But there's still many problems here. There's still, even here, there is not gender equality.
اوكي سو لهنا قال لكم اللي في امريكا مالجري هي بلد ديمقراطي ولكن المراه تتعرض فيه للعنف في المنزل في الشارع دونك those are our questions. So can you add some information about your campaign?
Yes. So first of all, thank you, ladies, so much for your questions. Thank you for your questions. The campaign Man Up campaign, I had the vision, the dream for this effort because I feel like the voices and the wisdom of young people like you is so important to help us stop violence against women globally. But also we need young people in Tunisia and America and Morocco and Europe and South America. We need young women, we need young men to stand up, to be activists on this issue, because it affects everyone.
Yes.
Also, I feel that we have to work with young people in their places of comfort. So, Hajer, Man Up campaign, we work with young people who are doing sports. We work with young people who are doing sports. We work with young people who are using technology. We work with young people who are using art, either music or photography or painting. We work with young people in many ways to help them have a
لهنا
voice.
اللي هو يساعد برشا معناتها في الكومبين نتاعو الجمعيه نتاعو نشر المعلومات استعمال التكنولوجيا زاد يشجع عليها برشا.
And I want to say something else, Hajir, but also ask them a question. Can I do
Yes.
that? What responsibility can have for gender equality?
The responsibility of student.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so I will translate. قال لكم شنو هي مسؤوليتكم انتم كتلامذة في المساواة بين الجنسين؟ شكون يحب يجاوب؟ انت كتلميذ شنو تنجم تعمل باش تساهم في المساواة بين الجنسين؟
نوصفوا اللي فما يعني فما شكون يدافع عن المرأة ونخلوهم يعطوا تشكي واحد يعنفهم يعملوا يشكيو محدد باش يشكيو فيه.
Okay, so I will translate what Minyar she said.
Thank
She
you,
said we share awareness to women so that when they have a problem with violence, they will speak about it.
Yes, yes.
So this is a solution. You have عندك سؤال عندك إجابة أخرى. We can do a small campaign. So another student say, we as a student, we can do a small campaign like you.
Absolutely.
Campaign for students.
And I want to help them. I want to help them. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I want to help you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.